I'm so thirsty.
No water at all.
The jungle was experiencing very hot and dry weather. It had not rained for months. The river had dried up. All the animals in the jungle were hungry and thirsty. When will the long dry season end? We have to move elsewhere. There was a family of canaries who lived in a huge tree in the jungle. The family decided to move elsewhere as they could no longer stand the long dry season. They packed up and began their journey. They flew low and slow. Even though they were hungry and thirsty, they were determined to find a new place to live. We must endure it. After a few days, the family of canaries came to a valley. They perched on a tree branch overlooking a paddy field. The view was amazing. Wow, it's a beautiful place. It looks like a fertile land.
It is a suitable place to live.
The family decided to make their new home there. They began to build their nest on a tree branch. When they had finished building the nest, Daddy Canary went to look for food.
Let me go and look for food. The rest of you stay here and look after the nest,
said Daddy Canary.
Remember my words. It is too little for all of us.
Daddy Canary flew around the valley looking for food. Finally, he found a stalk of rice. However, the stalk of rice was not enough to feed the entire family. Daddy Canary brought the stalk of rice back to the nest.
I was not able to find much food, only one stalk of rice. It is too little for all of us. What shall we do? Asked Daddy Canary.
Let's give the food to the elders, said one of his sons.
No, the young ones must have the food,
said Grandpa Canary. The elders need the food more. No, the food should be given to Mommy and Daddy. They are the ones looking after all of us, said Grandma Canary. Both of you need energy to take care of us.
Then no one should have this food,
said Daddy Canary, raising his voice. He was annoyed because none of them wanted to take the food.
All of you cannot behave like this.
What shall we do with this stalk of rice? Asked another son. The entire family looked at Daddy Canary for an answer. Let Daddy decide and we will follow.
Let's plant this stalk of rice. When the rice yields a good harvest, we shall have enough food for all of us,
suggested Daddy Canary. Everyone agreed. They raised their wing as a sign of consent.
How about this suggestion? Does everyone agree?
Yes, we agree. The very next day, the entire family worked hard to plant the stalk of rice. They planted the seeds near the tree where they had built their nest. They took good care of the seeds. They watered them every day and watched them grow. The family of canaries lived happily in their new home. While waiting for the rice to be ripe for harvest, they sang and danced joyfully. A few months passed. The rice which the family had planted was ready to be harvested. Again, they all worked together to harvest the rice. Let's bring the rice back to our nest. Finally, with the wisdom and cooperation of the entire family, the one stalk of rice had multiplied and became more. They never had to worry about food again. The family of canaries lived in their new home happily ever after.